नहीं पता नहीं, जो करी राय सो हरी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% करे नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Anashritaha karmaphalam karyam karma karoti yaha, सन्यासी च योगी च न निरग्नि न च अक्रिया. Gita Yoga, 6th chapter, the first verse. Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Anashritaha karma phalam yaha karyam karma karoti. See, he, whosoever he or she may be, yaha karyam karma karoti, he who is engaged in all those obligations that he has towards the parents, towards the society, towards himself. See, those who have or those who know, there is something called as the sacred thread. That sacred thread has 3 threads. The 3 threads are self-imposed bondage on ourselves. Whenever something is imposed by us on us, it is a freedom. When someone else imposes on us, it becomes a bondage. Now all of you have come here. Now among you, those of you who have come on your own, you will enjoy. And those who are tied down with a lead, come, okay, they will suffer. See how simple it is. So these 3 bondages alone can free us from all the other bondages. So the first bondage is that it is our duty and responsibility that we have to take care of our elders in our life. See? First. Why there is a hunkar? So, the second bondage is, we live in this society, we have some obligations for the society. Maybe when I don't talk, then it is better. Maybe, okay. Looks like okay. So, we are living in this society and knowingly, unknowingly, the society helps us to survive. Now, for example, we all have come here. There are no strikes, there is no volcano, there is no snowfall, then there is no strike anywhere. And here also everything is fine. All these facts put together are allowing us to sit together and think. So we have to remain aware of whatever we are supposed to do for the society, we must do it. And then the third is, we have duty towards ourselves. See? what is our duty towards ourselves? Only one. See? And that duty is, in this very life, we must become a fit instrument so that the divine can choose us and express through us. Many people have, particularly those who are following the path of devotion, they have this prayer. Oh God, please give darshan. See? Please reveal yourself, give me. About this, my experience has changed me. Earlier, I also used to do the same thing. Krishna, 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 I should have the vision of you. Please show me yourself and all. But then, it so happened, you must have seen this thing. There are many devotees who call their Guru Maharaj as Bhagavan. See? Bhagwan Raman Maharshi, Bhagwan Satya Sai Baba, Bhagwan Shirdi Ke Baba. So, they call their Guru as Bhagwan. Nothing wrong. I also call them. Now the question is, you have seen him, not for few moments. You have seen for years together. See? There is a competition. Since how long you know Bhagavan? I know for last 15 years. I know for 30 years. See? So seeing God is not the end of life. See, friends, he told me that, that's what I am telling you. He is very poor. He is not rich like us. He has no hands. He is searching for free hands, which are not occupied in selfish activities. He has no speech. He is searching for a speech which is not engaged in self-praise and condemning others. He doesn't have mind. He is searching for only this, that let there be a mind which is free from all the abnormalities, desire, anger, greed, frustration, friends, enemy, hatred. That mind which is free from that. In such a free instrument, he can enter and express. See, it is here the yoga comes into play. Many a times the followers of Vedanta or the followers of devotion or the followers of Karma Kanda, they have very wrong notion about the yoga. It is not their fault. Because this is how it is propagated. It is presented in a wrong way. See. Normally what is understood throughout the world, we have got 21st June, isn't it? The Yoga, International Yoga Day. Now what is Yoga Day done that day? Only one thing. Mass asanas. So yoga is equated to asanas. But that is not. See, if you take the sutras of Patanjali, there it is said, Atha Yoga Anushasanam, first sutra. Anushasanam is discipline. See? We have to follow that discipline. A disciplined life is indicated in these Yoga Sutras. So what is the meaning of discipline? See? This we have to again and again understand. Atha Yoga Anushasanam. See? Then what is yoga? It is told. I think when I talk, this keeps quiet, and when I don't talk, it fills in the gap. Kind of find out something, what is wrong. Call him, he is there. So, first sutra is Atha yoga anushasana, anushasana and discipline. Yoga discipline. Then what is yoga? Yogaha chitta vritti nirodha. Suppose chitta vritti nirodha has happened. Then what? Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. Then we abide in our divine nature. So, what for the yoga is? Yoga is for allowing our divinity to express through us. See? Now, who is expressing through us? Mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, Indian, non-Indian, rich, poor, man, woman. Who is expressing? Is the divinity expressing through us? Therefore, the purpose of the yoga is let him express through us. And this is what Bhagavan Sri Krishna brings out in, I think by his name only it has stopped. Without the mic also you could hear me? Yes. Okay, if it stopped then let it stop. Or you can stop it for good. So that in between it doesn't come. So, Bhagavan Sri Krishna brings out this point in the first verse of the 6th chapter. Anashritaha karma phalam yaha karyam karma karoti. He who is doing something, whatever he is supposed to do in this world, anashritaha karma phalam. That means what will I get if I do this? This is out. See. About this, I'll give an example. I keep on moving here and there. So, in one place, one person asked me this question. Swamiji, you keep on running around the world, giving talks on Gita, everything, but people don't change, they are the same. Don't you feel disgusted, frustrated? I said, I am not mad. Why should I get frustrated? On the contrary, I don't want them to change. They should continue to be miserable. Then my market is maintained. See, friends, if God could not change the world, will my lectures change? Then, anashritaha karma phalam. Then why are you doing it? It is my need. Friends, this is the secret of karma yoga. Whatever we do in our life, nobody needs us. It is our need that we engage ourselves into various activities. Anashritaha karma phalam. Therefore, why we are doing it? Because it is our need. The world doesn't need us. When we were not in this world, there was nothing lacking. The world was continuing. When we die and go away, nothing will be lacking in this world. If you don't trust, go and see. Nothing will be lacking. So when earlier presence or earlier absence and the posterior absence has no impact, what great it is by our presence in this world. But ahankara vimudhatma karta hamiti manyate. We have that arrogance. I have done this thing, I have done that thing. Forget about it. See, one day I was in my place and one lady came to meet me. I had a very beautiful garden all around my place. Nice, big roses, and I am very fond of nice garden. So I used to maintain that. And when she came to meet me, when beautiful big rose, she just plucked it, came inside, and she said, Swamiji, I have come to see you, please bless me. And she gave me the flower. I did not take it. Swamiji, take it. I said, have you, it's okay. Because it is going, coming, so I get confused whether I am talking or that is talking. It's okay, don't worry. So, I said, look here, have you created the flower? No. Have you created your hand? No. Have you created your legs? No. So that which is not created by you, the flower, That flower was plucked by your hand, which is not created by you. And the legs by which you have reached there, the legs are not created by you. And you come, Swamiji, I want to give you. See? How simple it is. Therefore, it is our need that we function in this world. Anashritaha karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha. Now, when we thus fulfill our obligations towards all the three areas, our elders, our society, and ourselves, the net result is there are no regrets in our mind throughout life. In the old age, the biggest problem all the old people suffer is these two things. One is kimahagam papam akaravamiti, kimahagam sadhuna karavam. When I was young, why did I go the wrong way? I still remember that I have killed that fellow through somebody, Supari. See? Or I should have done that, but I have not done. In the old age, we suffer because of these two problems. The regrets of the wrong commissions and the right omissions. See? And another problem. In old age, we are totally free. 24 hours a day we have to live. Then, when we have nothing to do, then the mind starts helping us. And then we go in the past. See? That is one of the reasons why the youngsters don't like to be in the company of oldies. Oldies again and again start. When we were children, who cares? See? I tell you, if we have to go in school today, we all will fail. What our children are going through, they only know how terrible it is. But we bring our past and destroy their present. See, friends, therefore, anashritaha karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha. See, he is called as a sannyasi. Sannyasi, now we are a tailor-made sannyasi. See? In one of my friend, he is a tailor, in Goa. In his shop, he has written. He gives me clothes for my whole life. Last 30, 40 years, he is teaching for me. So, in his shop, it is written, God created man. We create a gentleman. Very true. If we come out as created by God, people will throw stone at it. See? So, karyam karma karoti yaha sa sannyasi. So, sannyasi is not the one who is lazy and eating only. No. We have responsibility towards the society on whose food we are maintained. See? We don't take food, we take bhiksha. See, friends. So, when the society is feeding us, we should not simply lie down like a buffalo and eat. No. It is our duty towards the society. And what duty? Wherever we are expert in that, distribute it free. See? So important it is. As much we have received from the society, we have to return it back. Therefore, anashritaha karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha sa sannyasi. And second thing is, na niragni. Now, sannyasi, technically speaking, is the one who is not supposed to touch fire. Sannyasis are not supposed to do the yajna karma. See, niragni. And therefore, when sannyasis die, they are not burnt. They are buried or they are thrown in the river or the ocean. Because sannyasis are those who have already performed their shraddha karma. When we get our sannyas, we do the viraja homa. And in that viraja homa, we do our own pindadana. So for all practical and technical purposes, we are dead. Don't touch us. If you touch, go and take bath. See? Therefore, Niragnihi. Niragni means not doing anything. No. Agni is the karma devata. So whatever we are supposed to do in our life, whatever our obligation, they must be done. Friends, one of the important principles, never retire in life. Never retire. See? Because after retirement, what we do? जाने कहाँ गए वो दिल, वो भी गए भाड़ में, तुम भी जाओ. See, friends, keep occupied. Then what to keep occupied? Learn something. Anything you learn. Learn Chinese. See? Now what you learn, you don't have to practice also. You learn. It's a great fun. See? Because of this, some talk when I said like this thing. When you keep learning something in your life, throughout life, learn. You know what happens? The child that you are will not die. See how important it is. What are the signs of the old age? And now what will I do by learning? Then die. मरते भी नहीं. Learn something or the other. After hearing this, one elderly gentleman got very much inspired. He was a Sindhi. He used to come to my talk in Bombay, it happened. And he said, Swamiji, you should not go away out of Bombay anytime. You should be here. Every day we must have your satsang. I said, okay. This is one simple principle I follow. With elders, never argue. Whatever they say yes. After 2 minutes, they forget, yes, about what? If you discuss, they will trouble you. See? So I said, yes, I will not go. Then he said, last time you told that we should keep learning something. I have done that. Now I am learning Sanskrit. I said, wow, very good. Do you know why? I said, I don't want to know. You learn, that's it. I don't want to take your examination also. Learn. No, but I want to tell you why I am learning Sanskrit of all the things. So I had to listen. I heard, he said, that in the heavens they talk Sanskrit. Therefore, if I go to the heaven, I should know that language. Then only I can ask for something. Otherwise, I will be in a China kind of thing, don't understand anything. Therefore, I am learning Sanskrit. I said, you are a genius. Really great. Then I asked him, no doubt you are going to go to heaven because you are doing satsanga and you are learning Sanskrit, no doubt. But we must have a plan B, always. Suppose you go to hell, then he said, I know Sindhi. Anashritaha karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha sa sannyasi cha yogi cha. Now who is the yogi? Akriyaha? No. So sannyasi is yogi cha, na niragni na cha akriyaha. Never become a Babaji, go in a forest and sit there or no. Till such time we are in the society, we must follow the norms. It is necessary. Then Bhagavan says further, Arurukshor munir yogam karma karanam uchyate, yoga rudasya taseva shamak karanam uchyate. Now those who want to ride the steed of yoga, they should not retire from the activities in the life. Keep busy, occupied. About this I will tell you one example. There is a friend of mine. He is now pretty old. He must be 80, 82 like that. He was, in Mumbai and as a civil engineer. He retired from some big company and for his dinner party I was invited. So I went there. And then all the formalities over and then he got up and said, now I have decided I will go with Swamiji and do all his seva. My life is hereafter only for doing seva of Swamiji. I will cook food for him, I will wash clothes for him, I will keep his room clean, and I will stay in his ashram. I said, please stop. So why? I said, to protect myself from people like you, I have no ashram. You will come in my ashram and tell, Swamiji, there is no water in the toilet, please get one bucket. No, I don't want you. But then what should I do? I have decided that I will serve you. If you want to serve me, the way I want you should serve, not you want you should serve me. Yes, I will do whatever you tell. I said, number one, whatever is your field of expertise, do that job only. Don't waste your expertise. Take a job again. But Swamiji, I said, shut up now, listen fully. And you will get a job. Don't worry about it. And thereafter, whatever you earn, 50% I grant you for your maintenance. And 50% you give it to those students who are neither any category of any caste or anything, neither minority, majority, nor they are extremely intelligent to get the scholarship. Such mediocre students, they suffer maximum in life. For such students, spend your additional money and do it and see. And by God's grace, he did it. Within a period of 2-3 years, as if a metamorphosis, out of a caterpillar, a beautiful butterfly has come out. And he became so single-pointed. He translated all the 4 Vedas from Sanskrit in Tamil. He is a Tamilian. See? Otherwise, the same thing. My grandchildren, enough, Abhya, enough. See? We have to draw a line in our life. Thus far, not further. See, friends. Therefore, Aruruksho Muner Yogam Karma Karanam Uchyate. If you really want to purify and make yourself capable, we have been working for ourselves. Now work for the Lord. Yad yad karma karomi tat tad akilam shambho tamaradhana. There will be tremendous change in you. See, friends. I am not fabricating the story. This has happened. And he is now in Bangalore. He always organizes all my lectures there. Such a great, great person. Now, Aruruksho Muner Yogam Karma Karana Uchyate, Yoga Rudasya Taseva Shamak Karanam Uchyate. Now, if you are well settled in your life, means what? You are not dependent on anybody, you have no regrets, you have no frustration, you are at peace with yourself. This is the sign that we are practicing yoga according to Bhagavad-Gita. We are at peace with ourselves. Are we at peace with ourselves? Nobody can tell us. When I take food, my stomach is full or not. I can't ask others. I will know it is a subjective experience. In the same manner, are we at peace with ourselves? If we are at peace with ourselves, then what happens? Bhagavan says, Jitatmanaha prashantasya paramatma samahitaha shitoshna sukha dukkheshu tatha manapamanayoho. If we are at peace with ourselves, we are ready to merge in the divine. See, if the hall space has to merge in the total space, is it necessary that we have to destroy the hall? No need. Because where are the walls? The walls are also in the space. Only we have to change our perception. Presently, what is happening? I am inside the hall and the trees are outside the hall. So, in and out, this illusion is valid because of these walls. But because of that, it doesn't mean that the space is divided. Space cannot be divided. Then what is the correct understanding? Correct understanding is the hall is in the space. See, space is not in the hall. This is what Bhagavan says. When we are merging in the infinite, see, today when we went for a walk in that garden, and when you come, above there are nothing, no trees, no nothing, only open sky. That time what is our experience? That we are in the sky. Take few more examples to make this point clear. This is what yoga according to Bhagavad-Gita. Space is one. There are not different spaces. One space. Air is one. External air and internal air. If they are not connected, life is not possible. So, like external space and internal space is one. Therefore, the hall is in the space. Exactly the same way. External air and internal air. The internal external is because of body reference. So, if the connection between the two is cut, life is not possible. Therefore, what is to be understood? That the body is in the air is not in the body. The body is in the prana are not in the body. What is called external air, the same air is called internally as prana. See, what is called as a daughter, the same girl is called as a daughter-in-law in other house. Same thing. They are not different. See. So, the body is in the prana, in the air. Then we go further. Any object which is included in the mind, that alone exists for us. Now take this example. You are all seeing me. I cannot say you are all hearing me. So you are all seeing me. Now where are you seeing me? Where I am sitting, there you are seeing me, or you are seeing me inside you? Think. So if you close your eyes, can you see me? No. So where are you seeing me? Inside. So the mind where the knowledge takes place, the mind is inside as well as outside, because something is not included in the mind that doesn't exist for us. Therefore, the body and the prana, they are in the mind. Mind is not in the body. Thus, we come out of the body identification. And when this happens, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Shitoshna Sukhadukkeshu Jitatmanaha. The world is made up of complementary opposites. There is nothing in this world which is singular. Man, woman, young, old, healthy, unhealthy, then rich, poor, joy, sorrows, victory, defeat, friend, enemy, life, death. Everything in this world is in complementary opposites. If there is no death, life has no value. If there is no disease, health has no value. So they are complementary to each other. They are not opposed. Complementary to each other. Therefore, Shita Ushna Sukha Dukkheshu Jitatmanaha. Now he who has recognized this and contemplated on this, really everything in this world is complementary opposites. Therefore, Jitatmanaha, therefore yes, थोड़े गम है, थोड़ी खुशियाँ, ये जीवन है. Sometime we get, sometime we don't get. Sometime we are healthy, sometime we are not healthy. Sometime we win, sometime we are defeated. This is life. And therefore, jitatmanaha, the equanimity of the mind is not compromised. This is yoga, according to Gita. See how simple it is. Only by proper understanding. Now to go still further, nearer to yourself. Paramatma samahita means what? You are ready to merge in Paramatma. See? Now to make this whole space merge in the total space, is it necessary that we have to break the walls? No. See? Only we have to understand the principle, that's all. Therefore, once we take this principle and then see how to apply that in life. I experience the joy, I alone experience the sorrows. So where I am? I am in joy also and I am in sorrows also. Then who am I? I am in both the places, but I am beyond them. Because where there is a joy, there is no sorrow. Where there is a sorrow, there is no joy. But I am there. Then who am I? He who is supporting all the complementary opposites, but doesn't get influenced by any one of them. He is abiding in his divine nature. That is yoga according to Bhagavad-Gita. See? These things we have to work on ourselves. See? Take for example, if I make some noise, you heard it. This noise was followed by silence. Silence also you heard. Then who are you? You are neither the noise nor the silence. You are illuminating both, therefore you are beyond both. In the 15th chapter, Bhagavan Krishna brings this topic. Dvandvair vimukta sukadukka sanyaihi gacchanti amūಢāha tat avyayam padam. See? Dvandvaihi vimuktaha, those who are free from the impact of the complementary opposites. Then, gacchanti amūಢāha, they have discovered wisdom. They are no more fools. And they alone can attain the ultimate in life. Tat avyayam padam. See, friends. Therefore, what is yoga? This understanding. Something, yes, happens, what is required. Something, it doesn't happen, never mind. Because our attention should be on the equanimity of our mind. See. So what yoga Bhagavad-Gita tells? Karma, yoga, bhakti, devotion and knowledge. 4. All of them are bringing our attention only to this one point, and that is equanimity or samatva. In karma, siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. When we do something, yes, sometimes it is successful, sometimes it is not, never mind. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Then when we are doing upasana, tulya ninda stutir mauni santushto yena kenachit. He who is equanimous under all conditions, he is a devotee. See? So yogi is the one whose mind is equanimous. A devotee is the one whose mind is equanimous. Then a yogi is the one who is the yogi. Atma upammena sarvatra samam pashyati Arjuna. Sukham va yadi va dukkham sa yogi paramo mataha. He who doesn't have any biasness in favor or against anybody, he is the yogi. And for the knowledge, vidya vinay sampanne brahmane gavihastini shuni chaiva shvapakecha panditaha samadarshinaha yahaiva taihi jitaha sargaha yesham samme sthitam manaha nirdoshami samam brahma tasmat te brahmani sthitaha. Knowledge also tells us the same thing. Vidya vinay sampanne brahmane gavihastini. In all the things and beings, it is the same reality. See, friends, it is objectless awareness. This word is used by J. Krishnamurti. See, I'll give one or two examples to make this point. This is one object, mic. This is another object, also a mic. They are two. Why they are two? Because in between, both of them are absent. But their absence is also known by me. Then who am I? I am beyond the presence and absence of the mic. So presence of the mic doesn't add anything to me. Absence of the mic doesn't create any loss for me. Now apply this in common. Presence and absence. Day is present light. Night is absent light. Joy is present joy. Miseries are absent joy. So all of them are opposites and both are known by us. Therefore, who are we? See, we are that, we are not against anybody, opposed to anything, and just being. See? Now one more deep point, be very attentive. We can experience in this world things in two ways. Something is and something is not. See? If I take this experiment, what is on my palm? Oh, there is a Bluetooth. Very good. Now I take it out. Now what is on my palm? There is no Bluetooth. Because your knowledge was conditioned by the presence of the Bluetooth. When I removed it, then you say, now there is no Bluetooth on the palm. But my hand is there. Exactly the same way. Our knowledge is conditioned by presence and absence. In the same manner, waking and dream, they are presence. Deep sleep and samadhi, they are absent. See? I am taking you deeper, be very attentive. When you are here, so many of you, I am looking at you, seeing you. Suppose the burden on my eyes is 10 grams by looking at you. Suppose you become 1000 here. Will be there any more burden on the eyes? Think. And if you all go away, will there be any loss for my eyes? No. Because eyes are only illuminating. They are not getting influenced by anything. This is the rule of life. Illuminator does not get influenced by what is illumined. In the 10th chapter of Panchadashi, this topic is exhaustively dealt with. Now these lights. Whether there is a discourse or there is a disco or there is nothing, does it make any difference to the light? Is it not our experience? Whether I am looking at a girl or looking at a man, does it make any difference to the eyes? No. Meaning what? This is the rule. Whether waking comes and goes, it makes no difference to me. Whether dream comes and goes, makes no difference to me. Whether deep sleep comes and goes, makes no difference to me. Whether samadhi begins and ends, who cares? I am ever the same. We have to go beyond the mind, by the mind. You must have seen in the athletics those pole vault jump. Nobody can jump 3 meter tall. So they take a pole and come running and fix it in the soil, and with the help of that pole they go up there. After they go up there, They don't hold on to the pole, throw it away. No. He brought me. I can have. No. After the job is done, drop it. Exactly the same way. We have to conquer the mind by the mind. And this can be done only by if we can mind our mind. Therefore, yoga really means mind your mind. See? So, Jitatmanaha, here Atma means mind. Jitatmanaha, he who has conquered his mind. Jitatmanaha. Conquered from what? Shitoshna Sukha Dukkheshu. All the complementary opposites do not create any kind of wound on the mind. See? And this can happen only by knowledge. There is no other way. And this we have to learn from our day-to-day experiences. See? One example comes again in Panchadashi. One person, just to trouble the other person, told, Are Guptaji, I heard your son met with a terrible accident in USA. Now when this was said, Guptaji was paralyzed. Oh God, what is happening? I told him, In old age, men become weaklings and women become strong. Because the whole life, they were dependent on their wife for everything, asking. You can see in the old houses. Should I put on this shirt? No, go without shirt. Everything they have to ask their poor wife. See? So, when we are slowly recognizing this, that our mind has to be under our control. See? We have to control ourselves. Nobody can help us in this world. So when this man was told that your son met with an accident, this fellow got miserable, frustrated. And when he got frustrated, he started talking to him. See, I told him, he never listens to me. The wife said, be cool, phone and find out. Oh, yes. Now daytime in India, night in USA. So when the phone rang at 2 o'clock in USA, he scolded his father. Dad, you are mad or what? He is there. Now tell me, earlier the message was something has happened to him. Now nothing has happened to him. So anything which comes to our life, we become so disturbed. Then the message comes, no, it was somebody else's son who met with an accident. Koi baat nahi. See? Somebody else's son makes an accident, it is okay. My son should not. This is how we have to learn that our mind should not be reacting in life. It is for this purpose we have given you a mantra in our happy mantra mala. Dekho, suno, mat bolo. See, here, no comments. But we have to comment on everything in this world. See? Oh God, why did you create this world? That's why God doesn't listen to us. It's all stupid questions. See, friends, therefore, when we are thus practicing, stop reacting in the world and respond in the world. And in both of the reaction and response, where should be our attention? Be very attentive. If we have recognized the value and importance of peace of mind, you will not ask any question. You will find out your own ways. Has anybody ever asked anybody, hey, I want to earn money or I don't know how to earn, kindly tell me? No, we find out our own ways. Above the table, below the table, behind the table. We know because money is valuable for us. In the same manner, when our peace of mind is valuable for us, we will work on it. See, friends, we get attracted towards things under two conditions. When we recognize some qualities in that, or when we recognize some greatness in that. Like a boy gets attracted towards a girl. Why? Because some qualities. She is beautiful, she is intelligent. This is just an example. Oh. Two things never go together. That's what they say. I have no experience. So, she is very beautiful, she is very intelligent, she is very rich, and she sings very well, and blah 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 blah. Get attracted, get married. Because why? He has fallen in love. Whenever you fall in love, you get hurt. Then hurting is called as marriage. See? In other word is wedding. See? In Bombay language, Veda means mad. Wedding. After marriage, everybody becomes mad. Therefore, a wedding. See? And suppose that girl, she loses some of her qualities. She gets, let us say, some paralytic attack, or her throat becomes bad. Immediately, that attraction and love for that girl will be reduced because it was gauna, based on the qualities. Now take other example. Our mother, she may not be beautiful, she may not be educated, she may be a gaon ki ladki, and yet we recognize the greatness of the mother, and therefore our love for the mother never falls. In the same manner, if we are recognized the greatness of our peace of mind, then only we will work on it. So what is the yoga according to Bhagavad-Gita? Don't compromise with your peace of mind. See? And for that, we have to find out who is disturbed. So we get disturbed under two conditions. The world comes to us in the form of complementary opposites, joy, sorrows, etc. And the world also comes to us in the form of honor or dishonor. See? Some places we get a great honor, holier than thou. See? Some places we don't get, these people don't have manners, how to treat a Swami. Small little things are enough to upset. See? Therefore Bhagavan says, Manapamanayoho prashantasya. The one whose equanimity, whose peace is not disturbed by respect or disrespect. Mana apamana. See, friends, both of them disturb our peace. If you are respected, you start imagining, if people are respecting me, I must be great, isn't it dear? Then we start behaving as if we are great. You go to other place, they don't even look at you. People in this place, they are all ignorant, I think. They don't recognize my greatness. See, both the things, honor and dishonor, disturb our peace. Now put all these things put together. The world comes to us in the form of complementary opposites. That doesn't disturb our mind. And we come across honor and dishonor. That doesn't make us elated or frustrated. Because prashanta. We know shanti, we know ashanti. There is third prashanti. Satya Sai Baba's house was called as Prashanti Nilayam. Prashanti means what? That which is beyond the limitation and influence of Shanti and Ashanti. Dukkheshu anudvignamanaha, sukheshu vigataspruhaha, vitaraga bhayakrodha, stitadihi muni uchyate. See? Therefore, if we are really wanting to live the Gita Yoga in our life, we have to keep this in mind. And then afterwards, Bhagavan Krishna has given the traditional thing that Shuchodeshe Pradishtapya Sthiramasanamaatmana Natyusritam Nati Nichan Chailajana Kushottaram Tatraikagram Manakrutva Nakinjida Vichintayet. All that is told. Be attentive. It is not for every one of us. We are not yogis. We are average grahasthas. In simple words, अपनी औकात मत भूलो. Because we come across, I was seeing something, somebody sent me one clip, this link. One somebody, Swami, he is 120 years old and he can do all asanas. His leg goes over here and he stands on one leg and he does like this thing and other on look at. What is this? Is it achievement? You go to the circus, much more yoga than that. See, friends, it is not for us. Don't waste your time. Many a time, we unnecessarily look here and there and then sit in Padmasana. I will do asana, Padmasana and then do meditation. You do the Padmasana and then it doesn't open. Then you have to call, will you please come and open, this is getting locked up. Don't do all that acrobatics. See, then what is the yoga that we have to practice according to Bhagavad-Gita again? Yuktahara viharasya yukta cheshtasya karmasu yukta swapnavabodhasya yogo bhavati dukkha. Maintain balance in your life, in all the expressions of life. Ahara, eating, eat normally, properly, 3 times a day. Don't overdo anything. See, about eating, my rule is very simple. Keep the stomach full and head empty. What we do the other day, no, today I got Ekadashi, Dvadashi, Trayadashi, I will not eat. Then all the time thinking about food, kya khaun. See? So, the food should have gone in the stomach, it has gone in the head. See, friends, yuktahar, eat little bit, simple food, and whatever you eat, enjoy. One of the most important spiritual practice, whatever we are doing in life, we must enjoy that. It is not a burden, otherwise, खाना खाना क्या खाना क्या बनाया, eat my head. But it is empty, what can I eat? See, whatever comes in front of you, enjoy that. See, about food, Bhagavad-Gita tells 3 types of foods. Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic. What I have understood from all that is different. My understanding about food habit is, before eating, don't think about food. While eating, whatever comes, enjoy. After you have finished your food, don't talk about it. Otherwise, that day you have prepared that kheer, that type of kheer you prepared today. That means for so many months that kheer was in the head. Otherwise, how can you talk about it? So before eating food, don't think about food. While eating, enjoy food. After you are through, forget about it. See, many people ask, where in Bombay it happened. One gentleman, Gujarati gentleman, invited me for food and all that. And then he had his grandmother in coma. So Swamiji, do some prayers. And I said, okay, I do. They are giving food, I can't say no. So I did my natak, drama. Who can challenge what I have done? Nothing. And then I went. 3rd day he came for my lecture. He says, Swamiji, do you remember me? I said, no, I don't remember you. You came the other day to take food in my house 3 days before. I said, it's all out. It is not kept inside, it is gone. No, our grandmother was ill and you blessed her. Then I realized, yes, I have blessed her. Now my heart started pumping double the quantity. Whether because of my blessing, she came out of the coma and became normal, then he has come to kill me. Abhi bhi marti nahi. We awakened her again. And second, if she dies because of my blessing, people die because of my blessing. So I was in a fix. Then he said, Swamiji, we could not see her miseries. God has listened your prayers, and therefore she was relieved from her pains. I said, hey, Gujju bhai, listen. You cheat others, not me. How? Those who are in coma, they never suffer. Those who have to pay the bill, they suffer. When you are in coma, you don't suffer at all. See? Therefore, this is simple spiritual practice. Yuktahara, vihara. Yes, we must keep the body fit. For keeping the body fit, whatever you do is okay. But we don't have to go in a marathon. See? 50 miles marathon for serving the earth. On the contrary, there are so many people serving you. Don't do that. Yuktahara vihara. Yukta cheshtasya karmasu. Do not get involved everywhere. Find out your capability, your area of function, and be only in that. Don't poke your nose everywhere. See, we must know our limitations. It happened in USA. One young boy, married, etc., and he has to shift their house. So I was also there. So whatever little I could do, I helped. And then they had to bring the suitcases down from the first floor to the ground. And they have already organized somebody to shift it like that. I said, hey, young man, don't lift those suitcases. There is no need. You are already paid, they will do it. You relax. No, Swamiji, I can lift it. I said, to whom you want to prove what? Leave it. They are doing, you are paid for that. No, I lift it. Prestige issue. He lifted. And he got the spine problem for last 30 years. Swamiji, you told me that time, I did not listen to you. You have cursed me. I have cursed you. Apni awqat pehchano. You are not a strong body build. You are a softie. You know softie? Software engineers. They are so much. If you do, they go away. And they want to lift you or things. See? Therefore, yukta ahara viharasya, yukta cheshtasya karmasu, then yukta swapnava bodhasya. Similarly, another important thing, yoga. Don't keep on sleeping like a buffalo, or don't keep away like an owl. The simple mathematics I tell you. When you feel sleepy, sleep. In satsang also, yes, sleep. I have no objection. On the contrary, those who sleep in satsang, I honor them. You know, it happened in Bombay, 2 persons sitting in the fronts. And one was the descendant of Kumbhakarna, and other was having a factory of Dunlop pillow. So this Kumbhakarna was sleeping on the Dunlop pillow. And the Dunlop pillow was wanting to move away. But Kumbhakarna put his hand. Now my lecture going, and what I see from here, you can't see from there. And after the lecture was over, that sleeping giant was the first one to come up. Swamiji, you are awesome. I said, thank you very much. He went away. Now the Dunlop pillow came, so boiling, angry. Swamiji, when you saw he was sleeping, why didn't you wake him up? I said, first of all, cool down. What for you have come here? For becoming miserable or happy? I came for happiness, but I said, listen, cool. He already got happiness. You are still struggling. Therefore, those who sleep in the satsang, I honor them. They are the best seekers of truth. It's not after satsang I will do. No, during satsang realize. See, friends. So, yukta cheshtasya karmasu, yukta swapnava bodhasya. Everybody has got its own quota. There is no mathematical calculation. This many hours sleep, this many. No, not like that. When you are exhausted, I sleep. Don't worry about others. See? In one place, I had my breakfast, whatever was wrong, I don't know. I slept. And then I got up very late, after 2-3 hours. So my friend said, Swamiji, you sleep after breakfast? I said, no, I sleep 24 hours. Remember, we don't have to justify anything to anybody in this world. Are you at peace with yourself or not? We don't have to show to others. See, I stand on one leg and hands up and then do the japa. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. No, don't do that. No need. Be yourself. See? And when thus we last thought in this manner, when we drop all the specialities, Paramatma is non-specific existence. We have got so many specialities on our head. I am man, I am woman, I am young, I am old, I am beautiful, I am awful, I am rich, I am poor. In addition to that, I am spiritual. No. Drop all specialities and be commoner than the commonest. We don't have to prove anything to anybody in this world. This is Gita Yoga. As a result, you are relaxed. But when we want to prove something, we become too much self-conscious. In one of the Lions Club program, I was the guest, others have yet to come, I reach on time. Lions come late, animals are there. So there was one lady, she was neatly dressed, big sari and all that, and all the time crossing the dais here to there to here. And I had nothing to do, so I was enjoying cartoon going here and there. And I saw she was doing nothing. Then I asked her, I said, excuse me, yes, what's your name? My name is Bhavna. I said, Bhavna means what? I don't know. My parents have kept my name. I said, do you know the meaning of Bhavna? Bhav means rate. Chawal kya bhav hai? Rate. Na means not. You are useless. This is the meaning of Bhavna. Her moving stopped. She went inside, never came out. So what she was doing? Try just to pose and no, nothing. Be yourself. Average, common. You have learned the Gita Yoga. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.